Hello, everyone.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Felice atu.
What?
I don't know what language we're trying to speak.
Felice atu.
Welcome
Oh,
to...
I think it's raining.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to Stardew. Stardew Valley. We're doing things. We're reaching the end of what crops we have. No. Hey, we need to store the gold ones.
Yep.
Like, because we
you
need
have five gold ones right here. Got 2. 3. Nope. 3.
So we might have 4. So we're so close, but so far. Yeah. We gotta keep those bitches. We don't need a gold green bean. Why am I keeping this? Why am I keeping any of this?
I don't know, because it's gold.
We need wood, we need copper, and we need clay in our inventory. We possibly need stone, so fuck it. I'm gonna sell this lead rod, let me tell you. We'll probably want our cave carrots for excavating. And I think we'll be able to run off of cave carrots. I honestly think we'll be okay.
You could probably keep some parsnips otherwise. Keep like 5.
I'm glad we're on the same page, actually. Because I was like, I don't want anything more than that.
I think you right click. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, and then boop, boop. Boop. Gotta go process some geodes.
I'm kind of water today.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. Oh, so that's a line that Robin Williams said in, I forget what movie, but he's playing a store clerk, and like a child in the movie picks out a toy, and so Robin Williams was like, can I bring my own toy and like make it like what the kid's picking out? And the directors were like, yeah, sure, you're Robin Williams, you're smart, you're funny. He brings a Neon Genesis Evangelion toy so he can say legitimately in the movie, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Parsnip might...
Good you saved some, kid.
Sebastian, you are speaking my language.
And I can go into his room so you can just find him there.
Hey, Sebastian, I brought you a parsnip. Even though you didn't dance with me. Because, you know, I'm not important to you.
No.
You know who is important to you? Abigail.
Yup, that's right.
Do you want to know who's disgusting?
She eats rocks.
Abigail. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. That is all I'm going to say. Good night.
Funny.
I'm only a little bitter that he chose to dance with her instead of me.
You could probably just go to the mine and do your geodes later. Honestly, 'cause you'll probably get more, especially if you only get like 10, 15 levels. You're not going to go past the frozen part yet. So.
But I want to be done with the frozen part. Everything opens at 9. Every business, like everything.
Literally, usually
opens
on every other day, you don't get done with your freaking watering of your plants for like 3 hours.
I don't care. I'm ready at 8:50. I'm the people that would stomp the employees at a Walmart on Black Friday. That's a joke. That is, I would never.
Oh no, you're soaked. Oh, she's actually like concerned for you. That's sweet. Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
Only 100
Build.
That's not bad.
Honestly, I feel like a fitting place for a silo is like right here.
Do it.
Yes.
And then like 2 days time or something.
Thank you.
He's still in bed.
Hey, babe.
Wakes him up with a parsnip.
You're welcome.
She give him an amethyst right away.
So what do you do when you aren't working?
Ooh, Kenneth, what do you do?
Comic books.
But oh man.
Also, I realized that apparently I can give you... No.
Nope, never mind.
It was just glitching from...
Yep. Sorry.
No, it's cool. Like, you don't control that.
He's got 3 hearts now, though. You see that?
Oh, thank God. We're gonna win that boy's heart by the end of this year. I only want to get married if it's in fake. I've just now come to that realization. I would never put this much effort into... That makes me sound shitty. To say I would never put this much effort into a real relationship.
That place isn't open till, like, late, though, I thought.
Like 10. Oh,
2.
Never mind.
2 till 10. So you can come back here if you don't spend until midnight in here.
That makes sense. Okay. This is for Rap Monster.
God. Ooh, quartz off the bat. How cute. More quartz off the bat. Making that money.
Oh god, this is so much better than the dagger.
Honestly, I love the swords. In every single game. Like, even in the new Zelda, I still wholeheartedly appreciate the swords more. Like, ooh, lucky.
I mean, that's fair.
Like, I don't know.
You're a traditional gal.
It's not so much tradition, it's just the fact that they're convenient, and you can still have a shield out.
Ah, who needs a shield?
When you're fighting things that can kill you in one sweep, and you're not good at dodging, it's pretty crucial.
I shouldn't talk like I use a shield in Dark Souls all the time, but... Which would be a wild game to play on this show.
Like this video if you want us to play Dark Souls.
Dark Feed?
I don't know. I was gonna say Dark Field, but I'm just like, that, nope.
That doesn't make sense, but I'll let you say it, because, like, who am I to tell you how to speak?
I don't know how to speak.
I was like, what? Oh man, Dark Souls would be wild. I would obviously want to start with the first one.
I remember you had Dark Souls 2, I think.
No, I only have Dark Souls 1.
You only have 1? I thought you had 2.
Nope, I have 1.
Okay.
3 is on my wish list and I never, like,
okay, well then,
got to.
I went over to your house at one point and you made me start a file or something, and I'm pretty sure I died at, like, the first, like, it's like a dragon or something you have to fight first, right?
Yep.
Died 4 times to that.
It's a fun game. The first rule of Dark Souls is you never record your first time playing because you're gonna suck and the Dark Souls community will, like, rip you a new one and be like, bruh, you suck. And you just kind of are like, I know. Yeah. But the Dark Souls community is not very forgiving. Like many communities on the internet, there are the sour grapes in the Dark Souls world. Because there's, like, really good players, and, like, they expect everyone to be as good. I don't know why. Because, like, are they as good as these really good players? I don't know. But, like, the good players are the ones who are interesting to watch, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, but there are definitely some Let's Players who are not so great at video games, but still, like, are pretty dang successful.
That comes, I think, from convention.
I guess.
To an extent.
They're good at, like, other things. Like, a lot of people who aren't so good but still have successful Let's Play usually have, like...
It's because they're funny.
Yeah, humor, or, like, people go for their personality or something instead of, like, actually see the game.
Typically, they're male. I've observed this, and many of the female Let's Players I follow have observed this, that being bad at video games is only forgivable if you're male. If you want to be a woman Let's Player, you better be conventionally attractive, good at video games, and also funny. In addition to 100 other rules that exist, because, like, I still don't understand why the quote-unquote gaming community is so hostile towards women being, like, fake gamers, because I'm like, what does that even mean? Why would anyone, like, feel compelled to pretend to be interested in video games? Like, when's the last time you saw a gamer dude and were like, wow, I'm gonna pretend to like what he likes because I want him to like me? You know? I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, that seems to be the mentality that some of them have, that are, like, they're just faking because they want the attention. I'm like, of who? People who tell them that they're terrible?
Yeah.
People who draw My Little Pony porn?
Yeah.
I will forever call out brony culture because it's disgusting to me.
Ugh.
It is absolutely repulsive to me.
Yikes. Ooh, dwarf skull.
And I will open that bag of worms, and I will let bronies tell me I started a war with them or whatever, but, like, you're turning a child's cartoon into something they can't even safely Google search, because the first things that will typically pop up, I believe, are, like, the porn. Also, ever since I read the article about how, like, a kid asked to have, like, his original character put into My Little Pony because he was dying of cancer, and bronies made pornographic artwork of that, I was like, no, that's not okay.
I didn't hear that. That's kind of... Yeah.
Like, this child's, like, dying wish... Well, like, you know, like, Make-A-Wish type deal, so he wasn't dying, but, like... Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this child wanted more than anything for his... Or her, I can't remember the gender of the child.
There.
Yeah, they wanted their, like, OC put into the show, and, like, the creators did it because, you know, Make-A-Wish makes things happen, because they're awesome. And, like, you take it and you turn it into porn. Like, kudos to you, you're kind of terrible.
Yeah, That's... Well...
Oh, I know, I might possibly in the future get people who get mad at me because in the good old year of our Lord 2K17 I said this, and, like, it's now forever recorded on the internet, but whatever.
I just think sexualization of anything is unnecessary.
I understand that as well. It's like, you need to do this, not really.
I just don't like, I don't know. I don't get how society is so focused around it.
Because marketers realized that people were interested in it, and then they've marketed literally everything with it, and now, from our life perspective, it's just so ingrained into, like, everything we're exposed to.
I want to eat something, by the way. Like, after you, yeah.
But, like, it's so ingrained in our brains because, like, everything from chocolate to cars are sold with, like, sexy models and, like... I took a marketing class, like, a very, very basic one, but... Like, sex sells in America. So...
I don't know. It's just frustrating to me, I guess. The fact that it's just so central to, like...
Everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I get ya. I feel
And there's so many,
ya.
like, standards that go with it then that, like, are unobtainable for, like, borderline everyone.
Oh, I watched a great video about the, modeling industry? Was it modeling?
Probably.
It's a wonderful, wonderful video. It's part of a series. It's called Killing Us Softly. I watched it last year, actually, in my Individual and Society class, and now I'm watching it.
I think I remember you talking to me about that.
I watched it in my Women's and Gender Studies class, and the whole premise of the film is showing us how, like, the modeling industry, like, is super not healthy for anyone, and, like, you can't really believe what you see because, like...
Yeah. No, there's... Oh, I think this is the end of the cold. Oh.
Great, I don't use slingshot.
Low-key.
Out of curiosity, I want to see where we are.
Nope, I lied.
The ice castle, great. But we made some good progress. We made 10 floors.
Yeah. And they're still open over there if you wanna...
Sell
yeah.
our fucking rod. But my point. So Killing Us Softly focuses on, like, how, like, the advertising industry is just not,
You can sell bat wings here.
like, not good for anyone, really.
Yeah.
And I kind of want that, truthfully.
Save.
But it's
We
fine.
need a chicken first.
I know.
You're almost halfway to the bats.
Okay, so the advertising industry is not very healthy because it sets super unrealistic, like, standards and whatever, and, like, whole nother, like, level to that is that a lot of the images you see in advertising aren't even, like, real people. They showed an ad that was made, and they used different parts of 6 different women
Yeah.
to create the woman
like, oh,
you
she's
see.
got like a desirable waist, and she's got a desirable arm length.
They legitimately pulled the eyes of one, the nose of another, the lips of another, and they like just recolored everything to make all the skin tones even and make it seem like the woman you were seeing in the advertisement was a real person.
Yeah.
When in actuality, there was nothing real about her. Pierre, are you here? It's your birthday, so I like figure I should see you, but
No.
okay.
Probably earlier, but he usually, because he's like family man and whatever, they leave early.
Gross. But yeah, like that was like the whole premise of it is like it's not healthy, and it's not healthy for men, it's not healthy for women, it's just not healthy in general. And yet the industry still exists, and like
Yeah.
she talked about the problematicness of having a size 0 and how that's the desirable size.
You should keep that. You can plant it.
Spring or summer. Interesting. Like how size 0 is the desirable size, and like what is this telling the girls in our... Do we need this?
I don't think so. Because we already got the monster bundle.
Right, but like what is it telling the girls in our country if like we're telling them that what they should desire to be is nothing?
Yeah. Like literally, it's not humanly possible in a healthy
These
manner.
can be donated. This
Your
goes
iron
here.
can go in.
Boop. Sap can add to our collection because we use that to make fertilizer.
Could you not sell your slingshot to Gunther? Whatever his face is?
Well, I'm gonna keep it
Okay.
for funsies. We'll make another one of those chests.
You could plant your coffee bean if it can be in spring
It's a
or
spring
summer.
or summer. Plant in spring or summer to grow a coffee plant. So we can start our coffee industry. I am failing to find the crafting section.
Right there.
Thank you. Yeah, but it was a very interesting video, and I forget how we got here, but I'm glad we did, because it was something that I think is an important thing to discuss. Just like as a general statement about life. Okay, anywho. How's everyone doing? Beautiful sunny day. Fantastic.
Yay.
We have time and energy, so I'm gonna chop down a tree.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's your health bar that's...
Yeah, I kind of got beat up on the floor that there was enemies.
Also, if that bothers you a lot, you can take it away with a pickaxe.
No. I don't get bothered by, like, little things like
I'm
that.
just saying.
Like, aesthetics are important, but not, like...
I know in the Harvest Moon games, you could do it with a hammer. So,
This
like...
game doesn't have a hammer.
Yeah, so that's why I was like... when I first started this, and I accidentally overdid it, I, like, used every single tool I had to see if I could, like, beat the ground back to normal. Because it bothered me.
That's fair.
You can make 2 field snacks now.
Oh my god. It's not like we have a million cave carrots hanging out.
I know, I'm just saying.
I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but we have like a million cave carrots. I think we're okay.
Yeah, that floor was pretty good. Give you like 10.
Boom, we're gonna... Oh! Watering can, hoe, iron fence, preserves jar.
Ooh, preserves. That's gonna be good.
I love how, like, enthusiastic about it you are. It warms my
I
heart.
love those. You literally can make jam out of, like, the berries that you find. It's great. And they like, up your profit by, like, 200%. It's nice.
I'll trust you, but also
All right.
skeptically.
See us tomorrow when we
Bye.
get a chicken, maybe.
Oh, yeah. That's a thing. Goodbye. Well, I want to wait for the stylus.